07 StarCitizens. With 322 we had changes on our FPS, our personal weapons, and we want to see how those actually impact the gameplay. Please remember to like, subscribe and share if this video is helpful for you. In case you are looking for a video about the recoil changes, I don't do that in this video because I don't have the previous recoils of the weapon recorded. There are a couple of very good videos out there that will show you the difference of the recoils in detail. I couldn't decide which one's the best, so just search for it and you'll find it. We are going really field test those weapons and see how they shoot, what impact they create, and we were gonna testing them on minor threat and threat missions down in Arclight. So let's get into it. Behring P4, most used weapon in the game, one could say. It is a size 2 weapons. I put a scope on it, and all the weapons I'm having using silencers. This is a size 2 silencers, others will have size 1 silencers. Magazine size is 30 and the fire rate has a bit increased. The FS9, a light machine gun that has quite a power in it and a magazine size of 75, so it got reduced by 25 bullets for this patch. I put a little sight on it and of course a silencer as well. The sidearm we're choosing for this one here is the LH86. I really like that one, it's a good one, and it has a massive magazine size of 25 bullets and you can burst fire or single fire. Me personally, at the end, I prefer single fires over burst or serial fire, but this is very much up to gusto, and in some missions just really bring serial fire or a couple of good friends to be able to deal with that. So we are here in a minor threat mission on Arclight. Let's see how it plays out. Not the right way to use the sidearm with burst, but I still want to show you first the precision of the LH86 and the burst fire. Again, I'm not into burst fires, I prefer single fires, but as I said, this is up to taste. Now, let's see the P4. With B, you change the fire rate, single fire. Not a good reason why to have call to arms arm, you know when you actually hit them. Down. So that was a good one, 7 bullets and it's down. So the P4 is a good weapon and the fire punch is definitely less strong in this time. Especially against medium armor. You see, that was a lot more, but it was less good aim. Okay. 5 enemies left. Let's change to the LMG FS9 bullet capacity of 75. Really good when you have a couple of enemies storming towards you. 14 bullets for the kill. That was a non-headshot kill, it was just body shots. Of course, headshots always go faster. So let's look at it here. And you see how the recoil is pulling me off target. That's why I use a lot more bullets than actually would have been needed to if I would have kept pulling down a little bit. Better use of the recoil here. And a close-up headshotting right now. So that's what the FS9 doing on short range. Okay, let's take the P4 a bit longer range. The precision of it is always amazing. Well, 2 shots in the head. That guy must be injured before, but it's a good one to use. I really like the P4. Okay, one wolf wave is down. Let's switch weapons. Okay, Custodian. This one is a nice one because it's an S1 weapon, so you find silencer pretty much on every station, because the S2 silencers you only get in Arcorp Cubby, and in Hurston in the Tamaris and Sun. All the other places, as far as I can know, so please, if you know different, let me know. Let me know in the comments, but those are the places for size 2 silencers. The size 1 silencers you get on a lot of places. The Demenco is another one, I would say most favorite on a lot of people in our org currently. It's an energy weapon, size 2, and the advantage of this one is the magazine size is still 100 and it has about the same damage that the FS9 has. So some people really like that one. Again, as usual, I put out silencers on it, and we have a Yubarev with one, a beautiful black one that I dropped somewhere. This one doesn't have any silencer you can put on. You only can put optics and underbarrels. So you could put a laser sensor onto it if you like that. I'm not that much into laser sensors, but again, that's preference. Let's test it in the field the next round. First with the Custodian. We have a burst fire weapon here. The recoil is less strong as it used to be. They changed that. That's different. Yeah. And it's actually quite decent as well onto longer ranges. That was an interesting teleport of that NPC. Okay, let's go for Demenco, who is very bad shooting to start with. Apologies for that. So that was 30 bullets. Oh, yeah, 30 bullets for that heavy. That's definitely not what you actually use for or need for a heavy armored enemy if you aim properly. And again, I mean, every now and then we just don't hit as well. And so that was medium armor. No, that was light armor. Again, more body shots than headshots. Okay, medium armor. Alright, down. Yeah, I am not really nailing it with the Demenco in this round. Yep. But let's test out the Yubarev next. Alright, 2 enemies left. They're sitting on top of each other. That's the punch of a Yubarev. 9 bullets, 2 enemies. Sort of like this gun and sort of not. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting relationship I have with this Yubarev. Next wave, new guns. This is a Galant energy rifle, again with a small sight and a silencer. The other one we bring with us is the C54. Very small caliber rifle, all S1. Again, easy to put the small tactical silence suppressors on it. Yeah, small rifle, small caliber, high fire rate. And we as well bring the Arclight. First I put a little sight on it and a silencer, and it just looks better on that one. The footage for the Galant, the C54 and the Arclight got lost, and I just speak to it. I mean, the Galant is another energy rifle. It has a higher ammo capacity than the Demenco. It's with 120, and to really speak to is the C54 with an outraging RPM, rounds per minute of 1100. So this one fires incredibly fast, but only 10mm bullets. The Arclights can now do bursts, which make this a very, very different weapon. I highly recommend to try it. It has changed. The last two we want to look into it is of course the P6 LR with a silencer and with a standard scope on it. This is a sniper rifle that punches. The main changes for 322 now is it that heavy armor head will need 2 bullets instead of only 1 as it used to be. Medium armor still gonna hit with this weapon down to 1. The Coda, definitely the Magnum 45 of StarCitizen, so for all the Clint Eastwoods among us, that's the weapon to go for. Unfortunately, only 6 rounds in the magazine, and it's really revolver-like built. So the loadouts we're using here for this actually moderate threat is the FS9, the P6 LR, and the Coda. Let's look into it. Yeah, with an FS9, you simply never really got surprised if your magazine is full. And again, so that was full on round on the headshot. Yep, that's as well. That was a bit more practical here. That guy just around the corner. Medium armor. And the P6 LR on medium armor. 1 hit and it's down. Next wave, sniping P6 heavy armor. 1 hit. And down. More sniping on that one. Heavy armor. 2 bullets. Medium armor. 1 bullet. Just exactly as seen in the patch notes. Very nice. Yep. And they moved right away the moment I want to shoot. Medium armor, 1 hit. Okay. Next wave. Check how much reputation we have as we are short in front of completion of this moderate threat mission. Let's see what we got in the end. Okay, Clint Eastwood is asking 3 headshots with the Coda. Well, this is the boss next to it. We are not going to do that with a sidearm. We take the sniper, and the boss helmet will take 3 headshots. That's good to know, is it? And then if it's in the elevator, always pull it out and leave it there so you can loot it later. And if you want to go safe around corners, bring a lot of bullets. Because these heavy armors, they are heavy now. So it made the armors do make a difference. A big difference. So what we are experiencing in the scale of this patch of 3.22 in the end is a longer TTK, a longer time to kill. And the advantages, there are ups and downside to it, like for anything. The main advantage is that you can't single fire everything and everybody that's around you. Of course, if you shoot as bad as I just did, that's not going to happen anyways. But with a longer TTK, the enemy has more time to shoot back at you, which makes everything more interesting and emphasizes more tactical group play. That's what it emphasizes. So it emphasizes what StarCitizen is. It's an MMO. So if it takes you longer to kill someone, then you need to play more tactical. Those people who like this the least these updates are gankers and griefers. Because you can't single shot anyone anymore. Neither NPCs or players. Of course, the balancing of the PvP is always a bit harder than on balancing the PvE. And I think it has never happened so far that the balancing of weapons was balanced for PvE and PvP at the same time. This needs to be adapted one after each other. It's very hard to do it at the same time. Nobody did it so far. So it was not to assume that actually CIG would do it right now. But we have definitely a balancing, and it's in favor of an MMO versus a single player game, where you are very happy if you when it's just about who shoots first. Now it's really not only about who shoots first, but as well about how you shoot, how you progress, how you move, how you go back and forth. So to me, this improves tactical gameplay versus just hide, hit, and run. So to me, it's worth having what we have. When it comes to weapon changes, my loadouts won't change a lot because I still love the P4. I still gonna use the FS9 for strong or many opponents, hostile opponents to take on with, and have a P6LR with me. The P6LR is very, very powerful still, even on short range when you have a good aim. So not me, but if you are a good FPS player, you can use it as well to still have this single shot advantage, as the P6 sort of is outside of this longer time to kill. But it needs a lot of skill to be able to do that, especially I would say in face-to-face combat when it comes to PvP. So I'm not totally convinced that this is really a breaker for the whole things, but the P6 is in fact very, very strong. So this is my take on the longer TTK that we currently have, which I'm considering a good thing and a very good change. Okay, we completed the moderate threats, and let's check how much reputation we got, or how little. It's little. I hope that's gonna change again. Just a little bit more, please. And here's one thing about the sights. Sometimes the sights move very fast. In your control settings on the mouse, you can adapt these. ADS, aim down sight adaptation. Pull it down, make it slower. And you see a difference. Alright? Okay. Another one to check into is just simply turn it off and see what happens then. All right, different percentage here. Okay, so try it out, see how it works for you. The sights are different, so you need to find a combination of different sights and scopes to see what's best for your playstyle and for your skill level on sensitivity. And with this, I thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and share if this is helpful for you. And please let me know in the comments what inspired you, what else you have, or any suggestions and seeings. I'm always glad to hear that. 07 StarCitizen.